Morning's Norwest Exploding Bare Bones Broadcasting. This is the bones of it. Well, I like to get to the backed up narration. Never the bottom line. Backed up narration. It occurred to me this morning. When internationalism is the failure here, and everyone is a puppet of its failure, and you're suffering, and you have for a long time as the Middle East, suffering because of international problems and them lying to themselves about it, and eating out of an empty cookie jar for so long, and wanting to blame all their so-called leaders and carrying on like fools, mocking their ancestry. Why would you attack the United States? Isn't that about the dumbest thing you could do? Or strap yourself with explosives and walk into a square of your own people and blow yourselves up and maim them, quarreling among your own stupidity, and basically the stupidity of your creator. Isn't that one of the dumbest things the Lord ever invented in a cosmos of stars and planets possible? And I go to the Lord as the maker of all possibility. All possibility. And of course, in the room of all possibilities aren't possible because of the sequence of events and things that have to take place to make possibilities take place. This is a functioning contraption. All possibilities aren't possible in the room of possibility. There's the mechanics involved to make possibilities experience themselves. And yet all possibilities are there. And they're not all possible in that room. So I go to this maker and say, you know, you have the wit to do all this, and you also added the ability and possibility for a moron like that to strap itself with explosives, walk over there and maim a bunch of people on the way out of here. What a cowardly weasel in the first place, and you made it possible. You are the asset. You accomplice and power. You idiot! How do you do? I didn't think you'd be that dumb. You didn't. You made it possible and predicted to yourself that humans would not be that stupid. That's right. You think that's possible? That's my explanation from my maker when I don't accuse the Lord. I remind the Lord that this is an absolute sequence of events, and you are the entire builder of this little Mickey Mouse Heath kit sitting on your desk, which this thing exclaimed. When you listen to the remark of this, it says very vividly and clearly that whatever built me is a lot more than me. It sure says that, don't it? Now, it has its own mouth. You ever listen to the cosmos? I use my conception and talk to the cosmos. Do you? I'm talking to the cosmos with my human conception process. I listen to its remarks. And one of the things it says, you're priceless, and whatever built me is a lot more than you. Priceless? Now, that's what it tells me. What's it tell you? Using your conception and speaking to that. What's it tell you? I want to hear. I want everybody out of the closet, and I want to hear what your conception tells you, and the remarks it tells you when you speak to this. I want to hear, right now, out of the closet. Move! As the King of the Jews, I command you. I think this place needs those remarks a lot right now. Out! Talk! I said each human living right now, I was in charge of this planet, and I'll analyze it with you. My brain is going, I'm not going to tell you the terms. Hey, you're an idiot. Brain. Simulator. Oh my. I'd sit you in a simulator and we'd get you out of the closet. Just have a conversation. Maybe have you drive. I know you wouldn't get a driver's license again until you sat in a simulator. That is for sure. Similar test for all driver's license. Now! Move! And in that test, you can test them for how much alcohol they can drink. And that's what they're allowed to drink. That much and that only. Because some people can drink alcohol and you couldn't get them to misbehave if you tried. Some people can't drink any and they were misbehaving more than if they were drunk. But that. Now, of course, there's a certain degree of alcohol. Everybody misbehaves. Okay, I'll buy that. Well, it ain't the rate you're saying. Nope. This is called feeding off a frenzy of stupidity. All the regulating. Feeding off the frenzy of stupidity. Dumb, and you ain't gonna do it no more. You're driving it to more frenzy, you moron. Does that mean we go without rules? No, it certainly doesn't. It would just be far more specific about the rules where we don't have time to apply the rules like that. Oh, yeah, you do. Yep, you got plenty of time. Oh, my police officer told me I got all the time in the world. I said, can we have a conversation? You got time? He said, I got all the time in the world. I tell you, I have crossed the path of police officers. Whoo! I lived so stupid most of my life about police officers. I sure did. One of the greenest aspects of this is what I thought about and pictured the heart of a police officer as. That was dumb. Warning. Do not underestimate the character and quality of these human beings. Oh, they're all here to trick me and set me up. No, they ain't. No. I've had my United States rights protected vividly by police officers, where I was too stupid to keep them. Police officer said, boy, you don't want my partner to search your car, do you? He says he wants to search your car, and I told him, no, you don't want him to do that now, do you? I said, no, officer, I don't want him to search my car. See? And then he took me aside and reamed my rear but good about how to live up, and I ain't. That's what happened. I said, get out of here, punk, and live up! Like that. Ever have a police officer do that with his partner? You hold it a treasure. He grabbed you by your ass and pulled you up that day to a class of living that he lived at, and I wasn't, and especially in my mind, how I saw myself, my living, him, or anybody else. Big time! Thank you, police officer. My friend, American police officer. A friend I didn't know I had. What a moron. How about you? Are you a moron? Got a friend you don't know you had? Because I'll tell you, the worst of criminals, the most fortunate moron on the planet, North America. One bad. And that police, so I told him one day, and I said, you know, some of these people, with the things they do, just the revenge and vengeance of normal behavior would have slaughtered them a long time ago. You keep them alive. He said, yep, we sure do. I said, the neighbors would kill them if you didn't arrest them and put them in prison. Yep, they would. You'd be hung. Oh, the cop is mean. If you let the neighbors get a hold of you, they'll kill you. Are you aware of that, thief? What if all thieves were turned over to the neighborhood? What would happen to them? Oh, they'd hang you. Thief. What about? You can treasure that police officer. Big time. North America. It's one of the things I want to pass on among everything that my Mickey Mouse experience of living. United States citizen, I'm pretty excited and thankful. I want to pass it on and tell and embarrass the rest of the planet for acting like the fools. Quite frankly, if I can, I'll embarrass every one of you for not treasuring the United States. Why that? And the United States citizen, I'll embarrass you for not causing them to treasure it. The way you live your life. Me too. I'm one among you. I'm one of the 100. I'm not adjacent to the 100 and I go after the 99. Baloney. Jesus was one of them. He wasn't adjacent to any of them. I shall return.